Hey, coming at you again from Africa this week. I'm in Madagascar, and that's a black and white lemur. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the Rosebuds. The Rosebuds are one of these amazing poppy bands with a husband and wife team at the core. I have to admit, as a recently married guy, I find this sort of arrangement both fascinating and terrifying.
The day is so late, the nighttime slips in a song.
I read there's some crazy story about how you guys got started. The week you got married was your first show?
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. When you don't have money to go on a honeymoon, you should at least take the week off work. That's what we figured out. So we were at home for the week, and about 2 days deep, it just got really boring. And I was working on a painting in the back room, and this girl called Ivan, who was booking a club, and she said that they had a cancellation that night. Could his band play instead, to fill in? And he said, no, my band can't do it, but my new band can do it. And so he hung up the phone, and he looked at me, and he was like, all right, here's the deal. We're in a band, and we have a show in 5 hours.
This song's called Cape Fear. Thanks again.
So how do you do this?
I don't know. That's a good question. But Ivan and I find it really easy to connect and write songs together. And we like the same kind of music, and we've been friends since we were 18 years old, and we've grown in the same direction. And I think that we kind of raised each other a little bit, and that we sort of are living the same life at this point as a musician.
Being in a relationship is a pretty intense endeavor.
Yeah.
Being in a band is a pretty intense endeavor. Combining the two seems like you're shaking your head.
It's pretty intense. Yeah. It can be, it can be.
Are there moments where you just want to smack them in the head?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, all the time. No, it happens.
Every day.
Every day. No, of course.
Isn't it a loaded proposition when she brings a musical idea to you that you don't like?
No, it's not.
No?
Yeah, I've never had anything I really loved that she hated, or vice
Or
versa.
that she told you?
I don't know. We do a
Right.
lot
Or
of.
if she did, it would be like, okay, then I would know inherently, fundamentally, something was wrong.
Right. Did I read that you are starting a side career as a stand-up comedian?
Yes, and some sketch, but stand up more now. It's funny that my day job is being in a rock band, but that's what pays the bills to support me being a fledgling stand-up comic.
Your voice on the record is so sort of confident, but in person you're pretty shy.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting disconnect.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, when you're on stage, is that a different dude?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I know I can sing really good, and I'm used to performing. And
Our shoes untied for the march ahead. Those sleepy beds, and we'll get by. And we tell ourselves one more time.
So if I met you for the first time right now and had never heard your records and heard you say, I think I can sing pretty good, I'd be like, yeah,
right.
We'll see. You know what is funny? When I first met you, I had no idea that Ivan could sing. When I heard him sing for the first time, everything changed in our friendship. I think everything changed.
That's when you had her, man.
But he was a different guy when he was singing. He was not just a sweet guy. He was like in command of.
yeah, I don't know. It's just
Of that ability and that talent.
those
It was
things.
really something great to see.
because when I hear the notes come together and stuff, and you can sing it, and it just, I don't know, it just feels really right. It feels like in harmony, everything's balanced.
Tell ourselves one more